Always make sure to clean the kitchen before you go to cooking and wash them dishes. Get that nasty out of there. Bite to you, Chef-O. You want you some thick cut pork chop or regular, some Caribbean mix and blend green seasoning by Walker's Wood. You want you some Adolf seasoned tenderizer, paprika, ground black pepper, garlic and onion powder. That's all you need. You want to season up them chops real good. I say I put about a teaspoon of each seasoning on both sides. Yes. Get them things seasoned down real good and real well. Once you do that, you want to transfer them to a mixing bowl and drop down in there like Chef-O did with about 2 tablespoons of that there green seasoning. That thing work wonders as a marinade. Get your hands in there, get them dirty, mix it round. Marinate that for about 30 minutes or overnight. Now in the bowl, you want your 3/4 cups of honey, 1/4 cup each of brown sugar and pineapple juice, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, a tablespoon of white vinegar, a juice of 1 lemon, a teaspoon of ground black pepper, and a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, baby. Now that there mixture was for your honey pepper sauce, which is a copycat of your Applebee's honey pepper. Not every Applebee's location got that honey pepper wing sauce, but some of them do. Yes, that's a fire little combination. So these is Applebee's honey pepper glazed pork chops. Put you about a tablespoon or 2 of oil down there in that heated skillet, let it get hot, and then you go to dropping down in there with your seasoned up marinated pork chops. Now make sure once you marinate these and you take them out the refrigerator, you let them sit for 30-45 minutes. Let the temperature drop on them things. Don't put them ice cold chops down in that hot skillet. Let the temperature come down a little bit before you go to dropping them. But anyway, drop down in there. You ain't cooking these all the way. You're just gonna let them lay up in there for 2 minutes on each side. You're just getting a little sear. You're getting a little sear on them. Now here we go 2 minutes later. As you can see, that color coming on the side, you go ahead and flip that over. See there? Look at that. 2 minutes later. That's all you're doing. We're going to cook these the rest of the way in the oven here. So they don't need to be too long down in this skillet cooking. You don't want to cook them all the way. So you want to cook them 2 minutes on the other side. Take them out. Put them on a plate to the side or whatever you want to put them. And go ahead and get the dropping down in there with your next batch. And once again, this is Chef-O, Applebee's inspired, copycat Applebee's honey pepper pork chop. They put it on the wings, but we putting it on pork chop. We finna put it on wings, scrimp, everything. Old Chef-O don't care. And here we is with our second batch here. All together, I was working with a total of 6 of these thick cut, center cut pork chops here. And here we is dropping down with our second batch right here. Yes. Honey pepper pork chop, baby. Sweet. And when a little hint of that cayenne come through, just a little hint, a little note. Now, we don't like nothing overpower nothing. We just like little hints and notes of stuff. And here we is 2 more minutes later, flipping that around. And we gonna cook them last 2 minutes on there. We don't need to show you that. And then we gonna take them and sit them to the side. And now we gonna go to heating up our sauce. This our honey pepper sauce right here that we just made up earlier. Done been transferred to a saucepan and put over some heat. We wanna bring this here to a simmer and let it simmer for about 15 minutes and then take it off the heat. It's gonna go to thickening up. But this here gonna be for your glazing efforts. Yes. Look at that. Got a nice little simmer on that there. Now look at here. Now we got them all lined up. And just go to get your little utensil, a little brush or something, and just go to dropping down in there with that honey pepper sauce. That good old honey pepper sauce. Drop it down in there. Get round on the sides too. All 6 pieces. However many pieces you got. This is a nice little batch in the amount. You got enough here to spread around, baby. Get round on the sides and get all in the cracks and corners, even if you want to flip them over. You don't need to put no water or nothing else down here in the bottom of this here pan, because the oil from the chops is going to help and make this thing not stick here. It's going to be a little bit of oil come from these here, you know. You ain't got to worry about all that. Just go ahead and go to basting. Get them all nice and glazed up, baby. Get it all mixed in and incorporated. Everything. This here is a fire recipe. Trust old Chef Fo. Yeah, this here is a fire recipe. Trust old Chef Fo. Applebee's Copycat sauce inspired honey pepper glazed pork chop, baby. Yes, yes, yeah. Y'all better get you some of this here, cause y'all ain't getting nothing to eat. Y'all already know how it go. Like, share, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell so you can stay tapped in as well. Well, I'm just kidding with your old Chef Fo love, y'all. Yeah, old Chef Fo love, y'all. I want to thank y'all that's been supporting my channel. You know, we recently hit 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, we done got us 1,000 subscribers, and we're just trying to get us some more watch hours. So thank y'all for helping me out and supporting and showing up for this past year. I would have been here sooner, but you know, old Chef Fo, you know, got caught up in other things, and that's how life goes sometimes. But after you done put these things here at 400 degrees in the oven for 30 minutes, you want to put them at least 20 to 30 minutes. But what old Chef Fo did was after 20 minutes, I came and I took them out the oven and I basted them again, hit them again with some more of that honey pepper glaze and put them back in there for them last 10 minutes. And when I pulled them out, I put them on the plate, baby. We ready to roll. Pair these with whatever you want to, put them with whatever you want to put them with, put them on a salmon, put them with some rice, some greens, and cornbread, whatever you gonna do, baby. Hey, look, I'm out, baby. Like, share, and subscribe.